It's spreading and gaining traction quickly. As promised, Blueface is now at last out of prison. No unforeseen hiccups or delays. The streets erupted in protest and delight as soon as he left as a free man.
I just sat in the bed.
While the rest of the world comes to terms with the news, one person is not enjoying his return. Chrisean Rock. Robbery charges have been brought against him once more. He appears on an attempted charge in November, as seen in this video. The 26-year-old's real name is Jonathan Porter. Porter was taken into custody today when he appeared in court for the preliminary hearing on the charge. His attorneys claim that 8 News Now is the Soleil woman at the Palms Casino is allegedly having her cell phone stolen. Based on the information they have on this latest case, according to those with knowledge of the situation, Brian Chrisean has been acting wildly in an attempt to patch things up with her baby daddy. She has been shedding tears on camera, leaving sweet voicemails, and even showing up unannounced at court appearances with their baby. However, instead of welcoming her return, Blueface is reportedly leaving her in. And not only due to the usual drama that surrounds new mothers, this time it's much deeper than that. 'Cause while Blue was incarcerated, Sheen was out here making headlines for the wrong reasons. The 2 names that are constantly in trouble are the subject of the most startling discovery of all: Diddy and Young Miami. Let's return.
We want house arrest. That's all we want, is for him to be at home and help with these kids. You see what I'm saying? Because she took that baby in there so that judge would have leniency on his time. Now, you got to follow what the did today, okay? The judge didn't want to see his mammy. The judge wanted to see him standing with somebody holding a brand new baby. Now, come on now, somebody in here better say amen. You got a brand new baby out here? Okay, I need to hurry up and speed this up so you can help make this formula and these diapers and make sure this little boy got his daddy when he come home. See, that's how you get leniency on a judge. Because if you ain't got no bitter baby mama and she show up with the baby bundled up in the cold during the COVID and come up in this courthouse, I don't even think they let kids in the courthouse.
Blueface ended himself in prison as a result of a long string of poor decisions and legal troubles that started in 2021. It started when he was put on probation for allegedly attacking a Hollywood bar security guard. No jail time just yet.
What happened, Christine?
I don't know. They saying I got a whole nother case caught up in downtown. I don't even be downtown. It's cool. I got my people looking into it. I don't know.
Where you going to station? Is that right?
But there were tight guidelines for that probation, and Blue was already being cautious. In 2022, he was a part of a shooting outside a Vegas strip club. Accusation: attempted murder. After much legal fighting, he agreed to a plea deal for a lesser penalty and increased probation, avoiding a serious blow. But in 2024, again, everything collapsed. This time, Blueface was caught violating his probation by being in Vegas when he ought to have been hiding in Los Angeles. This is the last nail. The Palms Casino has been accused of robbery after allegedly snatching a fan's phone, allegedly trying to destroy evidence that he was in the wrong place.
So let me tell you why I went in my zone. Okay, I'm gonna address the elephant in the room. Y'all seen I was with this nigga named Glock. Okay, long story short, I'm back outside. I didn't want to be though. I really like Titan. I loved what we had going on.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he's gonna go off.
But it came with something. It came with all these, like, trauma. Like, for example, I get 3 text messages, right? Boom, boom, boom. I confront him about the messages, like, hey, what's up with this? What you want? He just saying real. Basically, he was with this female. She holding him down. She making sure he's straight. She there. She's his #1 supporter. And he just dropped it like a hot potato when he saw me start fucking with me.
The snowball effect included missed curfews, court violations, and new charges. The court had had enough. He received a 4-year sentence, although he was only in prison for a few months due to his excellent behavior. But this is where the tea truly begins to boil. Sheen is charged with having a direct hand in Blueface's imprisonment. Indeed, his manager. Whack 100 said she was the reason he broke his probation in the first place. When asked directly, told him to stay out of Vegas, Whack said. The man's case was still pending. He knew better. But after informing him she wanted to go to Vegas, Chrisean hit the mark with the famous, "Is Whack your daddy?" question. Additionally, Blue prioritized Chrisean's demands over his own independence, akin to a naive romantic. Blueface's mother, Chrisean, admitted the issue and asserted that Jaden had only been charged once. Rock gave him the one that violated the other.
Daddy, I'm coming back on me and the baby. I miss just waiting on your call. I love you. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. And I'm gonna make up for everything.
Clearly made it clear that Rock was the final straw, even though she blamed both baby parents. Hold on, though, because things get stranger. In an effort to impress the judge, Chrisean brought their baby boy, Junior, to court wrapped like a Christmas present as a last-minute PR stunt. She and Chrisean believed that Blue's penalty would be lessened if they showed the judge a newborn.
Good evening, y'all. I'm so sorry this is happening. But we've tried contacting the individual for the past 60 days, no response, no feedback regarding your personal belongings. So we had no choice but to respectfully pack it up and move it to a storage facility. We will be mailing you the storage facility information to your last known address. So with that being said, you have no reason to enter the property that you no longer reside at. Please respect the property. I'm so sorry, y'all. Until next time.
It was unsuccessful. It didn't help Blueface either that Chrisean was ultimately arrested in court. It turned out that SS had a number of outstanding warrants from Arizona, Oklahoma, Baltimore, and even Louisiana. With a baby in her arms, she walked out of the courthouse while the cameras were filming, trying to play ride or die. She didn't know why she was being arrested. And it gets worse. According to Whack 100, she continued to stream live on Instagram while appearing in court before a judge, like she was filming an episode of The Baddies. "Why are you appearing in court and going live?" Whack asked her. "You're going to jail." And that's exactly what happened. Jaden, Blueface's first baby mom, was also in court at the same time. But what was different was that she was silent. She didn't go live, she didn't post about it. She came with her baby, remained modest, and supported her children's father as an adult.
Hi, we in a big bed. It's called, I just sat in the bed.
Look.
Yo!
nevertheless. Rock was too focused on proving she wasn't the bad guy. Furthermore, while Blueface was incarcerated, Chrisean was outside having sex with not one, but 2 new men. She started talking to a rapper named Glock. Then she moved on to another man, Titan. Before deciding she wanted Blueface back, she sent enigmatic letters, liked suspicious tweets, and submitted movies while in bed. She released and the voice note said, "Daddy, I'm coming back home with me and the baby with passion. We miss you. I treasure you. I'm sorry for everything. I'm going to make things right. Blueface, though, is done. He is chilly and uncaring, and he has moved on." While playing the victim, Chrisean actually had his own father remove everything she had from the house and store it.
Party I went to, Diddy party. We went to the little private area.
I got it.
Behind the cause he had a house behind his house. Like he had a backyard with his backyard with a fat bed, and then it had like a miniature little whatever. And then me and Lemmy go upstairs. They tell him that he can't bring his security. He went in like a little bitch with no security, so it's just me and Lemmy. We go up in there. Hold on. We go up in there. We go upstairs. He like, "What's up, Diddy? You met Chrisean. You gave her kisses on the cheek."
"You have been unavailable for more than 60 days, he said in an official note to her. "We moved your belongings to storage after packing them. This is no longer your home. There's no reason for you to return to this property. Please be mindful of that. We are now delving into the Miami drama involving Diddy and Young. According to a number of sources, Chrisean was having a freaking out with Diddy while Blue was in jail. That Diddy indeed." Young Miami and Diddy reportedly watched Chrisean on her reality show Crazy in Love and were captivated by her. Diddy allegedly informed Miami that he wanted her. And it was arranged in part by Miami, who at the time was openly dating Diddy. Diddy invited Chrisean to his private parties. Fans realized something was wrong when she played a diss track directed at Blueface at Young Miami's birthday party just in front of their inner circle. She was frequently spotted hanging out with Miami at public events. However, it doesn't end there. Chrissy revealed that she had attended a party at Diddy's estate and attempted to recruit P-E-R-S-A-N.
Chrisean. That's what Diddy and what's the girl Chrisean was trying to recruit Rock. Remember that when they was heavily trying to get Rock to hang out with them? I think they was trying to recruit her. She got a lot going on. We're gonna talk about it on this podcast. We're gonna get to the nitty gritty of all the gritty of the nitty. Cause it's necessary. I think them was trying to recruit her. Cause remember they just had her pulling up to everything. Thought she about to love her. Mm-hmm. Yeah, remember? See what I'm saying? We don't. This podcast gonna be, cause y'all know the mama know everything and everybody business. So we gonna find out on this podcast. We ain't gonna talk no shit about nobody. We ain't gonna mock nobody, but we definitely gonna explore the possibilities that was going on. Cause they kept calling her, remember, pull up to the birthday party, come over here and dance on.
She was told that security was not allowed to follow her as they escorted her into a hidden back house. She claimed that Diddy allegedly threatened to withhold the money she owed him by dragging Lemuel Plummer, the executive producer of her reality program, into the room. She remembered that Diddy had grabbed Lemuel by the collar and said, "You're going to pay her." Chrisean stood nearby, watching the whole thing play out like a movie. What did Chrisean do after that? She stayed. She kept going to the parties. She kept posting from Diddy's private VIP suites and Miami. Insiders claim that although she was being cultivated into the circle, Diddy eventually dropped her because of her big mouth and fear that she might divulge something. Recently released from prison, Blueface is now furious. He is reportedly ready to come out in public and disclose all that truly happened between Chrisean and Diddy. Why? Because he feels duped. She accomplished this through her behaviors as well as by moving on during his incarceration. Let's be truthful. This is more than just infidelity. It's deeper. This is controversy, betrayal, and power on par with Hollywood. Furthermore, It is said that Chrisean is out there trying to hide the situation and resurrect her romance, while Blueface is apparently preparing his own bombshell to eventually expose her. The question of whether Diddy used Christensen in Miami is currently being debated by fans. Was she trying to use them as leverage, or was she just caught up in something she couldn't control? The internet is split. One person claimed that she was obviously creeped out, but they didn't hire her because she spoke too much. Another person claimed that Diddy wanted her. Miami made all the arrangements and they abandoned her when they saw she would eventually go. Have fun. Ultimately, they took advantage of a girl who was weak and drunk. But she consented, and Blueface, he won't take her back. As we wait for Blueface to be revealed, one thing is certain. This breakup isn't like the others. A shattered family enmeshed in a full-fledged scandal involving secret affairs, parties in Hollywood, and jail time. Now we have to ask, what do you think? Did Chrisean cheat on her family to get a few nights in the spotlight? Is Blueface correct in throwing her out and ending their relationship? And what role did Diddy in Miami really play in this whole mess? Tell us in the space provided for comments below. Remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Keep an eye out for our upcoming video, as this narrative is only getting started.